me and resentments. That's what I'm left with in this dark room.
Game 2 coming at you.
With a crooked photo behind me.
That I know you're not going to fix.
No, absolutely not. It'll just go back to the way it was. Why bother?
It's true. It's for the affect. I know. Right.
I'll have to turn the furnace back on soon because it's so cold down here. But it's loud, you know? But that sort of concern only takes you so far. It only takes you so far.
You're in the lock. That's all. We got you in the lock, bud.
What game are we in? 2?
We're in game 2. Goblins up 1. Here comes the Mayhem Devil alongside a Fabled Passage, and there's also a Woe Strider and a Witch's Oven. So buckle up.
Yeah.
Tristan has had a nice tournament here. 2nd overall seed. Bye in the wild card rounds. All right, Mux is the draw. War Chief on top. Okay. Oh, feeling it. Getting Snoopy on you.
Mm-hmm.
You ever snooped around?
I have not.
You ever? I don't think I like any attacks here. I think we should just hang out.
Yeah,
it's real easy to kill that chieftain and then kill your other stuff.
Right, just hang back for a little bit.
Yeah, because you activate the passage. That's 1 damage wherever you want to put it. Sacrifice the goat token in a myriad of ways. That's the other way to do it. And then all of a sudden, boom. Aw, Twitch chat is concerned about me getting my Olive Garden tonight. I moved on from the OG tonight, folks. I decided to get some Thai. I moved on. The OG, the nice thing about the OG is they'll always be there.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what. Top card's going to be the bottom card. Thoughtseize. That might come up. A little look. Krinkos, 2 of them. Chieftain, Muxus, and a rather wily Joblin.
Yeah, so Tristan doesn't quite have the sacrifice infrastructure. What would you like to do in this kind of spot ideally is take Muxus and sort of say Mayhem Devil plus Oven plus stuff is going to make all the other stuff irrelevant. Tristan's not quite there yet. And so it's actually, I think, tricky whether or not you would want to take Muxus or some other piece of engine. And looks like settled on the Wily Goblin, actually.
Wily Goblin down. Now it's time to stride again. Probably good for an attack.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to block, right? So
I don't think so. Because if you want to blow up a double block, you get the option to. It's not that hard. Mayhem Devil's going to stay on top of the scry. That's a decision I can support. I think we're.
Are you sure the second one's not doing a whole lot here, right?
Well, like it's just gonna. Well, go on. Finish your thought.
Well, just the ceiling of finding a Cauldron Familiar, or let's even say Claim the Firstborn, seems so high to me relative to a Mayhem Devil, especially when your opponent's like on the verge of just putting down an avalanche of stuff.
I guess the question you have to ask, right, is like, so you say the opponent's on the verge of putting down an avalanche of stuff, but how so? They have to draw. They have to draw lands to do any of it because none of their stuff is reduced.
I mean, a prospector could be a potentially a big deal.
Well, and prospector's scary. I agree with you there.
The second Mayhem Devil only gets good in conjunctions with draws that you could just be scrying to and have be good anyway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you draw a Claim, or if you draw a Cauldron Familiar, awesome. Now you're really rolling. But that's the case anyway, and you're now a card away from being able to do it. Maybe it's just, if you're confident enough that the board as it stands is good enough for you as long as you draw reasonable cards, it's a fine scry to the top. Maybe a little conservative for my taste, but I'm just worried that you're on the precipice of bad stuff happening, and the second Mayhem Devil isn't really adding a lot to stop that unless you pair it with a card that was going to be awesome anyway.
Here we come. We feeling it? Yeah, there's no good block. So 2 2/2s. Yeah, so you get to kill a 2/2. You get to kill a Stoop and a token if you want. Because it's not hard to finish off this Chief. And I guess you're going to lose a Devil.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, you know, my critique of the scry is that the second Devil isn't worth a whole lot more than the first one. Yeah. So cashing it in for a bunch of cards is great.
Yeah, sure. I got you. Yeah, these trades all look good to me. You're still set up pretty well. Your priest is good. You've got a Wylde-LaRue in the graveyard. Don't know what's going to roll off the top here, but I think your positioning's all right.
Yeah.
There's Krenko. I don't want to say. Well, I was gonna say I think every draw in the deck is good, but I think probably like 90% of the draws in the deck were good, and this is a good one. So
yeah, that counts. That'll play here.
Yeah, because like, even the lands are good draws now because the Wylde-LaRue is in the graveyard, and I presume there's enough cards to escape it. So it's all deadly. And drawing a gem palm incinerator, that's not what the doctor ordered. So there's Krenko. It's not going to have the impact that it would normally have on a game like this. And in this matchup, it can be a game winner all by itself. There's the Dragon Skull Summit. Plenty of cards to exile to Wylde-LaRue. Wylde-LaRue is secretly one of those better cards. What's that from? That's from Throne, I think, right?
I think that's right.
Because I think all these, right?
It's just a lot of little pieces of good stuff.
That's from Throne. I mean, that card's like the most powered version of that effect we've seen, I think, maybe ever.
Yeah. It's innocuous because you're kind of overpaying a little bit for all of it. Like each individual piece of what you're getting, you're overpaying by a little bit. But the sum of all of it and how synergistic it is means it's a very, very good deal on balance.
I like a week ago or something, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I played against like Catacomb Sifter, and I remembered it being way better than it was. You know, but I was like, man, that card's like busted like Wylde-LaRue's, and it's like they're not even close. Wylde-LaRue is like way better than Catacomb Sifter, and Catacomb Sifter isn't bad, but like Wylde-LaRue is. Oof.
Yeah, I mean, making mana is kind of its own dimension, but yeah, no, I think on raw rate it's not close.
That's pretty nice.
Is this one me or you?
Oh, dude, you got that.
You want to head over to YouTube and watch some Magic content? You want to check out youtube.com/StarCityGames, where we have archives of and live updates of a whole lot of stuff, including Commander Versus, the Commander Chair, Commander Community, Versus Live, and more, including something that's coming soon that involves someone who maybe you want to watch. Subscribe today. Become one of, I'm going to call it north of 150,000 subscribers.
Oh, way more.
170. Don't say way more and then it's 170. I'm within 15%.
That's 20,000. That's 20,000 additional people.
It's 15%. It's not that far off. Subscribe today and get notified when new content gets uploaded to the page.
I'd kill to have 20,000 subscribers. You kidding me? Got a YouTube page. No one. I don't even want to get into it. Game
You have a YouTube page?
Yeah, I do. I don't put anything on it anymore. If you're a real friend, you'd know that. I'm gonna rescind that comment because
about your YouTube page.
Yeah, I'm gonna rescind that comment before you destroy me. I'm just gonna. Didn't even say it. Didn't even say it.
Real friends know all about their friends' grifts. That's
right. That's right. Real friends.
Yeah, that's still within 15%. Dan, get a calculator. It's not that far off.
Priest of Forgotten Gods has resolved, as we're going to steer this broadcast back to this third and final game of our semifinals.
We're not.
Oh, all right. Well, Incinerator killed that, so maybe you're right. There's a land. Here come the beatdowns. Maybe it's already over.
I mean, if you miss a land drop here, you're in some trouble.
Well, missed a land drop, so trouble's brewing. Now, Wish's Vengeance can catch you up real quick. And are you supposed to... I don't think you're supposed to kill this priest, right?
It's really... I mean, it's pretty mana efficient.
What's this going to be? Oh, right. We can just mux this now. Okay, cool. We can just end the game now. RNGs. All right. Nope. It's so funny when it's bad.
Yeah, I'm into it.
It's so funny when it's bad.
All right. Land number 3.
It's the most annoying card in the world when it's good, but it's so funny when it's bad. Land number 3 is good, but I mean, only one spell per turn, right?
Well, Woe Strider and Priest could lead to another spell. Because you're going to have the mana floating. A little surprising not to want it use it straight away there.
I'm also.
I guess the line here is trying to set up Witch's Vengeance.
Yeah.
And then Priest away the Muxus.
Yeah. I'm with you. Clean it all up and then take care of the 4/4.
Yeah. It is a little hand on the table territory, but maybe it doesn't matter.
You can see right through it, huh?
Well, I don't know if I could see through it where I'm playing. I do know when I get to see everyone's hands that I can do what's in someone's hand. Maybe that's unfair. I don't know.
It's tough to say.
But it is a weird line not to do something right in the moment.
Franco, hello. Make 4 goblins? Hello. Well, you got a block now.
Yeah.
So the plan is, I think it's up in smoke.
Yeah, I mean, thank God we waited, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, well, whatever. I guess, I mean, it's possible if you priest that Michael just sacrifices the Muxus and then you're dead on the way back.
It could go.
Yeah. It's not clear that like you actually ameliorate this sequence any better doing it the other way.
It's cry time.
But I'm just in a bad mood, so whatever.
No, I understood.
At the risk of breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah. I think you have to keep Dragon Skull Summon. What else are you looking for?
Yeah, I mean,
like I don't think you're looking for a spell. You know?
Right. I mean, your hand's already priced into Witch's Vengeance next turn, right?
Yeah. All right, you're at 3. Time to draw. There's your summit. Yeah, so you're priced into this.
But now you can't follow up in the same turn with a way to get another creature on the battlefield for the priest.
Yep. So you just hope it doesn't go too bad from here. All you can really do if you're Tristan. Got a Muxus that can attack. You got a Matron, that can search for something. I mean, Matron might just go for another Muxus. I'm not sure if that's fast enough or not. You could also just get Incinerator if you have one left in your deck, and Incinerator, who cares? Ghost Rider, Priest, and attack, and just say, hey, this is lethal. You get the block, and then Not sure there's any way getting out of that if there's an incinerator to search for.
Well, one's already been cycled. I don't know if there's a second one in the list.
Yeah. Prospector. Oh, no, Chieftain. Okay, so you're going to play Prospector. Now you're going to attack. Okay. You got a block. Which one am I going to block with? I don't know how much worse Priest is right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, what's the value of spiking a Woe Strider or I guess a Cauldron Familiar? Is the other thing that
Familiar is the one you got to draw now, I think.
Yeah, I mean that gives you 4 mana worth of play and 2 stuff and something to do with the oven and et cetera, et cetera. Like that's probably your best draw.
Okay. So now you sack. Yeah, the Woe Strider. Okay, yeah, I think you're just on the hunt for Familiar. I think I'm with you. Assuming Familiar's in the deck after sideboard, get that out of here. Really?
Well, it is. It does pair. It does pair with the Mayhem Devil. I mean, if you you just want to ping this turn, but this does seem pretty mopey to me.
If you're gonna ping, you're pinging now, right? Because you're working with full information besides top of the deck.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason. Your hand gets kind of forced on when the Chieftain gets played anyway, and then the mana that you lose, that your opponent gets on the main phase, could be dumped into Castle Embereth or something like that. Like there is, I think, value in doing it now if you're going to do it.
Snoop. That's got to be it. How do you get out of this? And also, you've let the Chieftain resolve, so the creatures are already big now.
Right.
I think that's got to be it. Yeah, everybody, come on in. You got to block Muxus. Even if you block 2 biggest creatures, you sacrifice this, you get 1.
Yeah, there's no way to. Well, you can block. You have 2 sacrifices that can shoot something else down, but that's still 2 creatures uncontested, right?
So this goes there. You got to put that on Muxus, okay? And then you sack Woe Strider to the oven. Okay, you're alive. Wow, this is actually impressive. Because then you sack the food token.
Oh, sure. Yep.
Okay, so you're so you're alive. And you get 3 life. Wow. Okay, we're fighting. Fabled Pass is actually pretty good. Okay. Now I don't know how many cards are in the graveyard. You take 1, you go to 2, and your opponent's oh wow, this okay. Now you get this back. This is actually kind of sick.
Yeah. Absolutely grinding here. Yeah, that passage on top was I had not even
great.
Considered the food sacrifice as sort of the last bit of that. Now
we're attacking?
Now we're actually I mean, you can't wait, right?
We are feeling it. I love it. There's no good attack here for Muxus. Okay, so now let's sack here. We want to take care of Matron? Yeah. All right, let's control our draw step.
Yeah, all the way up.
Can we find a cat? I don't think we're about that Castle Lockfiend life. Okay. What next? Priest? That doesn't seem so bad. I mean, our life total's high enough that we might be comfortable just saying, yo, I got Midnight Reaper out here. And I'm not scared. That's pretty wild. I mean, I'd be a little gun shy.
I mean, we're at a point now with Oven and this stuff where any draw that's not Muxus is worth almost nothing.
I think I agree with you, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just tune it up. I'm loving how Michael's playing this game.
Yeah, this is Tristan here's done a great job of navigating this comeback.
Excuse me, Tristan. And I don't have any problem with how Michael's playing it either, but yeah, Tristan is the player who I'm loving how he's playing. Excuse me. See this draw. Whammy. Oh no, you got. Oh no. Oh no. Here comes Santa Claus. Yeah, there's your block.
Yeah, and I like this block a lot of just getting out from under the Midnight Rider here. There's no reason to be doing that dance right now.
Ping you. Draw. Summit. Okay. Get a food token, which is something you can sacrifice and buff your life total even more.
I mean, this is just lethal, right? This is an attack for 9, and then you have
this is just game over. Yeah,
this is wonderful.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. That is an unbelievably played game to win when the third land drop was missed multiple turns in a row. That's so sick.
That is so sick.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, the food token was huge. The passes were huge. It was a snap keep on the Fabled Passage too. So Tristan knew exactly what they were looking for, and now going to clean it up with a Mayhem Devil. Tristan Wylde-LaRue going to win this game and match over Michael Peditto. 2-1. Brad